So here we are. It is Wednesday, the 5th of May. And today what I wanted to go over was our blood diseases lab. So this is our last lab in the human body unit, apart from our pig dissection, totally optional, beginning of next week. And this is, you hear me say this a lot, this is a pretty easy one. It's not super hard, but let's go over it. Let's make sure everybody understands exactly how to get it done. So you'll see I already have the blood diseases lab up right here if you need to find it. It is in Unit 6 of the human body, Week 8, number 49 right here, blood diseases. All right, so when we take a look at it, you're going to want to get the definition for these four, but I'm going to help you out with a few of them because we've already talked about them. So if you remember, platelets are fragments of cells. That's what helps you stop bleeding. The red blood cells carry oxygen. The white blood cells are your immune system. Right? So all you've got to find out then is diagnosis. Shouldn't be that bad. All right, now what are we going to do? It says down here for our process, our procedure, examine figure 1, which shows human cells magnified 1,000 times right here. This picture right there. All right, and now it says count each type of cell present. Now this can get tedious and time consuming. I suggest work with somebody, share data, because ultimately you are going to need to count not just figure 1 right here, but then you're going to need to do 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That could be a lot of counting. If you don't mind it, great, because you can go through it pretty quick. So for instance, this says red blood cells are round, very numerous with no nucleus. So those are the little circles. They look kind of like that, right? This one. White blood cells are the big ones that have some kind of nucleus on the inside. Right? We can see one of them right here. And platelets are the little black dots. Right? They look kind of like that. Now, how to count them? I suggest you literally do this with your paper, with Cami, however you can. So I start and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So I counted 57 red blood cells for figure 1. Now you want to record that in your data table. So figure number 1, red blood cells number, I had 57. Then you come back up. Now we want to count the white blood cells, 1, 2, 3. Easy enough. White blood cells, 3. Platelets, all right, those little black dots. Once again, it's useful just to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and then we want to rank them. The one with the most will always get number 1. The one with the second will get number 2. And the one with the least is ranked number 3. And then you want to complete that for all of these figures. Then we have to diagnose the disease. So to do that, you're going to come down here to this area, right? And each one of these is a different disease. And you want to see what is the blood analysis. So for instance, the disease diagnosis of iron deficiency anemia, the blood analysis would be red cells are low in number, a few with unusual shape. The blood cells rank should have red as number 1, platelets as number 2, white as number 3. So when we take a look up here, you'd look through for which one has the fewest red blood cells. And that would probably be your iron deficiency. If we take a look at something like this, the third disease right here, leukemia, red cells are low in number, white cells are high in number. The blood cell rank will have white blood cells as your number 1, red blood cells as your number 2, and platelets as your number 3. So then we're going to come up here and look at the ranking for each one to see which one matches. It's not challenging. Each one is only used once, so you can effectively use the process of elimination for it. And then we finally will come down to the end. What is the function of red and white blood cells and platelets? Talked about all of them. They're up top, number 1 in the definitions. How many red, white blood cells and platelets are in a normal drop of blood? Normal blood was figure 1. It's the first one that we counted. So you'd have all your values right here to answer that. And it continues down like this throughout. All of this, all these questions, all the way 1 through 8, are all based on stuff that already has been done in the lab. The only new questions are number 9 and number 10. And number 10 really goes back, there goes the lights, into the diagnosis. What is the definition of diagnosis at the beginning? Number 9, I'm excited to see what people come up with for that. Once again, it isn't challenging, but you're going to need to figure out why would they be bruises and covered in purple marks if they have thromboplasmia. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the lab. There's nothing more to it. Count your bloods, record it, identify the disease, answer questions. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so if you have any further questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll see everybody in class.